Alright, what's up, guys? So, oh, for sure. Wow. Dude, this is the best video game, bro. I love this shit. Um, Sorry, guys. Welcome back. I got carried off here. And my video game experience with this game because this game is so awesome.
This,
I already know.
all of
Welcome
his
back.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What achievement was that? Let me check real quick. I gotta check Steam. 430. 430. Where's 430?
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Bro.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost
50?
certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to
Dude,
be a
what the
true reward
fuck,
for
bro?
valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. Where the fuck is 417? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Oh,
10.
great.
Oh,
Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437.
Oh, good. You notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to
437.
show you.
Oh,
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
okay.
Now, back to door number 437.
Dude, this guy's fucking with me.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Bro, I swear to God, how's the way to do 420? You ever done that?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416, bro. Okay. No. What the fuck? Bro, where's door 416? Bro, what? 416. Alright. Whatever. Guess we'll just continue on then to what we were supposed to do is the second version of this game. So alright, so yeah, here we go. Okay.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh no. It entered the wrong way, yeah.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
This is kind of weird. Like, I think he built a game that he just never wanted it to end. Like, he's just like, hey.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
I like the way the carpets are designed. These patterns are pretty cool. Oh wow, these doors opened. And what does this say? Never underestimate coffee enjoyers who left their cup by a leather sofa that faces a blurry room. What the time to wake up. New Hog Part 2. Oh yeah, this is New Hog Part 2. Boys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I don't know why. Huh. Interesting way of thinking.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it. I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
It's kind of interesting. I don't know. What does this say? Don't talk to me before I've had my squeal. Oh wow, look at this. Sequels are good. Portal 2, Half-Life 2. Wait, they created this? Huh. Well, if you guys created these games, bravo. You guys should create, yeah, I was like thinking these people should create a game with Portal. The people who created Portal, they should create a game with them, and yeah, that would be a crazy game. But maybe they created Portal, I don't know. I haven't paid attention. I kind of like this. This is kind of cool. I wish I can go back there and sit, but I can't. New content, new content. Like the amount of content, like the amount of like detail that is in this game is to another level. This looks like the Netflix sign almost. They did it so well, and the fact that it has shadows is just insane. And this one's got a red shadow behind it, like it's just like and this got a shadow too a little bit, but I don't know why that has so much of a shadow right there. But okay. Whoa.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
I don't know where to start. Huh. I
Now
don't know if I
here's
try
something
that.
special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
I don't know if I trust it though. Like, I can go back because there's a truck right here.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
What the fuck? How do you do the test achievement? Because I know people have achieved it. I don't know how to do it.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet? Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I don't know. Your mom. But what am I supposed to do? Oh.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Get Well Someday it is. Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
What the? Wait, what? Dude. You gave me more than what I wanted, but okay, thank you very much. You are very kind. Um, the end is never the end again. This t-shirt is the best new feature. I saw the new content. I'd probably get this one. The one with the brain. That's pretty cool. If I have one to grab that t-shirt. It's mine. So we ended up back out here. Close that door, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel significant enough to go up there yet. kind of creepy. Oh, that is creepy. Is that always doing that? Like, or is that just for me? Should I go through here? Look at this little guy. Ha! Alright. Hear yours today. Name. Hear yours today.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later. For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
I feel like he's like, profiling us.
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim. Sleeping and
Jim,
waking
boys.
as Jim. Falling in love and being heartbroken
I'm
as
Jim from The
Seizing
Office.
all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
This is a cool room. Why aren't all the lights lit? The fuck?
Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Jim.
Whoa there, cowboy. Sometimes a person can be too much Jim. I'm putting the Jim button away. Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you
Jim.
actually are.
Jim. Jim.
Haha. I'm like, nope, you're not putting that shit away. Alright, I guess I'll go back down here. So you're just showing off more features. Okay.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature. Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of
What
them,
is
and then
this?
you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
What the fuck?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Exit? Do I really want to go in here? Huh. This is basically art of the video game, but yeah.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. I guess I'll smoke some weed before this. Oh yeah. You guys probably noticed like the like kind of like little frame rate drops or whatever within my video. Yeah, it's not on my computer. It's on my stream. If anyone knows how to fix that, like just the stream, please tell me because I thought I have everything set up for the most part, and I'm pretty sure I do, but. But there's a lot of settings on this stream player, so I don't know how to do it every single time. But yeah, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Is this an infinite hole?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things. Okay, Stanley, I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is.
Dude, this is sketch.
Infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling. What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
I wonder what happens if I stay down here. Haha.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
What am I supposed to do? Fall in the hole again? This is a sick room. I like this. So these are just ideas. It's not like the second Stanley.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's a... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle. Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then. A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical,
This is cool.
that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless
I
despair
like
in
how
those who played it.
cool it
Well,
looks. It's just like
I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true.
damn, this
As
game
long
is
as
so
you
sick.
hold onto the bucket,
Like
the
the
many
architecture for
disorienting
everything is sick.
contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try. Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Now
Does
a
anyone
bucket.
give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
So free achievement, I've already done that. What is this? I've already done this. Let me just walk through real quick and just make sure I've done everything. Yeah, it's a settings thing. I don't know how to do it, but. Huh. Alright, let's see what happens when I go to the exit then. I think this is all I can do. Can I collect this guy or no? It's down there. Nothing.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now? So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2. I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different
dude, this is funny.
Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2. Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
What the fuck, bro? No way, bro. I swear to God.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor at his desk, telling him what buttons to push. how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, so Stanley might be... Because this is like a get well thing. Maybe they're all leaving the office because I think Stanley's like... I don't know. My bad. Just spoke it. But I think that they think that he's like mentally ill or something. I don't know. So am I supposed to do this now? Like, where's...
Stanley felt the bucket
oh.
calling to him, begging him to pick
Wait,
it up.
hold on.
Why was he not doing it?
4:30.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Okay,
Click a
sorry,
door
guys.
5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is
do it
worth?
again,
No,
though.
no.
now we
I
have
can't just
4:16
give
here.
these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Alright, we gotta do this again, I know. But now we have 4:16 here, so we gotta do it
I have
again.
to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
And you guys know how fast I blow through this shit, so.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417? Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437. Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so. Now, back to door number 437.
Sorry guys, I'm doing this for an achievement.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Okay. Like I did before.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Stanley picked up the bucket.
Wait, hold on.
We've almost got it. Now make the bucket and the copy machine touch again.
What?
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 touches of the bucket on door 430. Yes! We did it!
Oh, no way!
That felt amazing.
I got it.
You know, not all buckets will get this kind of experience. They won't all know what it's like to slam repeatedly against nearly every door in one section of an office building, or what it's like to be employee 419. Buckets may dream of it. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Fuck you.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful
Yes,
the
it
bucket
was.
turned out
It
to
definitely
be.
was. So the bucket's making my decisions now?
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I do want to go see what's happened.
Said the bucket.
Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good,
Said the bucket.
now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should
Well,
have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk.
I guess
But
I'm not
Stanley
jumping
chose
down
not
in
to
the
think
bottom
about this
anymore.
obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the
I
bucket
wonder
had
what would happen
spoken
if I
to
jumped
him,
all the
and
way
he
to the bottom.
unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
It's the way out. There is. So we could do whatever,
here,
really
said the
honestly.
bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Forklift? I don't know why I like that.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket. This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
What?
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head. Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me. Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else. You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal. It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this
Dang.
cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
I guess it's time to shut down the office. Shut it all down. See ya.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting...
I see a bucket.
Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another. Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket? Oh no. I'm having feelings for the bucket. Oh, no. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes, the bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation. Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it, or I'll...
What the?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Dude, this game is getting weird.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd
He has
found
nobody else
answers.
but the bucket. Okay, so that's why he has the bucket. It's because he has nobody else but the bucket around him to survive. And that's how I feel in life, because nobody's even watching my stream right now. And I'm not trying to get down on that, but like, I get it. Everyone's doing their thing on Saturday. And I'm just a loner. I work my ass off. I had a job like this, a shitty job. This one's showing different stuff.
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom closet. It wants the bucket. You can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket. I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but you have to be strong.
This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend. You can't hand it over. Oh no. We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has sunk, that it has to resort to this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends? That your relationship is purely superficial
wait
and
till he
convenient?
talks.
That
I'm
your
gonna go
life
smoke
is
some weed.
so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an even partially enticing manner? Well, I'd never. Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments. Expand on the wide variety of experiences you and the bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it. Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go. There. Now it's settled. No more debate, no more discussion. Take our hike, broom closet, with all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things. All right, coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I guess I'll walk up because I don't want to get stuck in that thing again. Wow, the bucket takes me to anywhere I want. Dude, this is sick! I love the elevated music. This is the best. Oh yeah. Yeah. And I be chillin' with my girl in the mall. I'm not trying to flex on y'all. Yeah. I come around with all these bands in my hand. I'm laughing, but you ain't talking. Why is that? Because I got all these bands in my mouth, yeah. Haha. That's how we do it. And I've been habit flow it. Oh, okay, we're done. We're done with that. We're just doing a little bit of elevated music. I kind of want to go back in there, you know what I mean? Like, figure that shit out. See if we can go back downstairs. Alright, here we are again. Should I do another freestyle? Yeah. I don't know if I would rap about this bucket, but Stanley is a crook. All I wanted to do is go into the bank, walk up with hella stacks, and now I'm great. It's great because I had a bunch of elevated music. Coming back with your music. Yeah, I came back with your mute. You already know what it is, man. You mute your dick. Elevated. Exclusive.
Found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines.
Shit.
Remember, no reward for collecting all of
Like
these,
drunk
only
right
the
now, I'm
intrinsic pleasure of a job well done.
You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Alright. Actually, my homeboy Digger.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Alright, so it was
Crushed by the weight of this revelation,
6,
Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster
8,
fire, if not for the
4,
soothing
5.
presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him, always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845.
2845, okay.
But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation. The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine. Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
I haven't gone through the escape yet, but I just want to try this.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break for a second. Alright, so I just had to take a bathroom break for a second. We're back. Let's go continue on. Sorry for that. I didn't mean to, you know.
The monitors
let's go.
jumped to life,
The
and
monitors
Stanley
on.
nearly
This is my
dropped the bucket
favorite
in
spot,
shock.
though.
Everyone in
And
the
now we got
office was
this one
being
off.
videotaped,
What is
monitored
this?
like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen
That
anything
one right there
like
up
this,
top in
and
the
it
blue.
very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that
What?
everything would be fine.
14, 4. $234. 234. Might as well just remember 234 because you have that one scratched out.
Was the
now, I don't
bucket
know.
under the mind control facility's influence as well?
234.
Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world.
I guess it didn't let me click on that.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support. What? Wait. What was happening?
Wait, what?
Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This...
I forgot. Yo. Hold up. I gotta turn this down a bit.
building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence
I
of
forgot,
the bucket.
because you guys can
Needed
barely hear
the
me.
soothing warmth of the bucket. Would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No, no, no. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped.
Where
Very
am
soon
I?
now, he was about to find out.
Okay. I think I can turn up a little bit. We'll turn up a tiny bit. It's a little better. Okay. Yeah, I think it
All
was
of
a
his
little loud.
coworkers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley just... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Where's the next one? Bro, this game is so much different. There's stuff in it. Can I turn off that one? Oh no. I don't know. Bro, everything is just so weird.
The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
I'm like
Stanley
confused there
clutched the
now.
bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
What the? Uh. This is all different. Why would they just tell something when it happened? This is interrogation. This room, they feel pointless, to be honest. How many are there? Yeah, nobody knows. 6?
Stanley, we must move on from this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stickers. If I did, you can guarantee we'd be in here for hours. But alas, no stickers.
Alright, we're gonna leave it at this spot. We'll leave it at this spot. Alright, thanks for participating, guys.